Now we are doing antonyms. Antonyms is a word that has an opposite word, and that's what we are doing. We have a whole lot of words here. Let's find the antonym of these words. Okay, so match each of these words I have here 1 to 8 with this antonym. Antonym is opposite. Now, short. The first word we have here is short. What is the antonym of short? Very good. Tall. So you will draw a line from short to tall. So you found the first antonym. Short, tall. What? Match each word with this antonym. Short, tall. What is the second one? Empty. Empty. What is the antonym? Full. Very good. So empty, full. What is the third one? Safe. I feel very safe. Or safe animal. What is the opposite? Dangerous. So safe, opposite is dangerous. And finally you have here young, old. Very good. Now let's come here. Fifth one, happy. What is the opposite of happy? Sad. Very good. Then you have wet. Your dress is wet. Dry. Then you have add. Add up all this. Subtract. Very good. Add, subtract. And finally you have float. Something that floats in water. Boat floats in water. You put a stone, it will sink in water. Now, look at it carefully. You are very happy. Opposite of happy is a sad. Opposite of wet, something is wet, something is dry. When you add, and opposite is subtract. Float, sink. So you found the antonym of happy, sad, wet, dry, add, subtract, float, sink. Now just look at here. We have some words here. Find the antonym. Short, tall, empty, full, safe, dangerous, young, old. So we found the antonyms for each of the words given here. Okay, good. We learnt antonyms. What are antonyms? Each word has an opposite word, antonym. Now we have some antonyms set. We have already done some matching, and from there we have taken 3 pairs here. Antonym, young, antonym, old, happy, sad, wet, dry. Now we are going to use this. Let us together use these antonyms and frame nice sentence. Alright. So we are going to do framing of sentence. Now let's do it. Number 1, the first one. Please help me with the sentence. Okay, very good. The young and the old. The young and the old okay, the young and the old were present. Were present where? At the meeting. At the meeting. Alright. Now look. What have we done here? Young, old. We have used the antonym in the framing of the sentence. The young and the old were present at the meeting. Okay, second one. Let's take the second one. Happy and sad. Now children are sometimes happy and sad. Sometimes sad. Okay, the children are sometimes happy and sometimes sad. and sometimes sad. So we have to use the word sad, happy, happy and sad. And finally we have the third sentence. Here you have wet and dry. Okay, the wet clothes, Mama said. What does Mama tell you? Mama said, what did she say? The wet clothes. Said the wet clothes. The wet clothes should be put out to dry. So we have used the word wet and dry. Yeah, wet and dry. What did Mama say? She said, what did she say? She said the wet clothes should be put out to dry. So we used the antonyms in the sentence in a sentence form. Let's read it again. The young and the old were present at the meeting. The children were sometimes happy, sometimes sad. Mama said the wet clothes should be put out to dry. Now we have to write the antonym. I am going to give a word. You have to find. Help me to find. Okay. Now I will write each word and you give me the answer. First one is peace. Peace. Okay. Your country is at peace. Now what some other country? Tell me what happened. I will give you a first letter. War. Very good. So peace, war. The opposite. So we found the antonym for peace, war. Second one, let's see how good you are. Past. Okay. Past. Okay. Past tense. You have done tenses, no? Future. Very good. Future. So for the peace, war. For the past, future. Okay, third one, very good. Third one, let's see another word, cheap. Mama will say, don't go to the market and buy cheap vegetable. Buy nice, fresh vegetables. Okay. Or you say, don't buy cheap things. There are cheap vegetable and expensive one. Very good. Expensive. Okay. There are cheap clothes, expensive clothes. So you get the opposite. Peace, war, past, future, cheap, expensive. Okay. Fourth one. Let's look at another word. Play. You love to play. The holiday time and you love to play. But school time, what must you do? Play, work. Very good. Play, work. We have got 4 sets. Peace, war, past, future, cheap, expensive, play, work. Okay, another word. One more word here. True. Always tell what is true. Opposite. Give me the antonym. False. Very good. False. Now, we go to another one. 6. I'll give you another word now. Lively. That's a lively pet. Lively. We say a puppy. What a lovely, lively. Or we'll say, give me the antonym. What a dull pet that is. Opposite, dull. Or we'll say lively child, dull child, sickly child. Okay. Now, boastful. Some children are very boastful, boasting. Boastful, boasting about what he has or she has. And there are other children who are very humble. Very good. Humble. All right. I'll give you another word. Begin. Begin. Come on, let's begin the class. Opposite, end, very good, end, and then another word, brave. Some children are very brave. Some soldiers are brave. Some children are brave, others are very good, timid. Timid, brave, timid, and finally we have another word, fresh. Eat fresh food, don't eat stale food. Stale. Let's look at all the antonyms here. We found lots of antonyms. Okay. Let's go through it again. Write the antonyms for the given words. I have given a word peace. What is the antonym for peace? War. Past. Very good. Future. Cheap. Expensive. Don't buy cheap clothes. Buy nice, expensive gift for your friend. Okay. Play. Work. Very good. True. False. Very good. Lively. Dull. Very good. Boastful. Humble. Next. Begin. End. You not only begin, you must end the work given. Brave. Timid. Frightened. Fresh. Stale. So you saw, we have done 10 sets of antonyms. So beautifully you found the words. Very good. Now what we are going to do is, I will give you the pairs, but you will have to unscramble and find the pairs. Okay. So the first one is Y-U-B. Find the word. What is that? Buy. First is buy. Okay, the opposite of buy. Okay, now I am writing L-E-S-L. What is that? Sell. Very good. Now, next one. Then the opposite will be, let's see how good you are. Okay, what is that? See? Clean, very good. When you get one, you get the opposite very easy. Dirty, D-I-R-T-Y, dirty. So we found two pairs. Buy, sell, clean, dirty. Let's see the third one. How good you are. And the opposite, A-C-B-K. Let's see how good you are. F begins with F. Tell me. Very good. Front. And the next one, back. We have found three pairs now. Buy, sell, clean, dirty, front, back. Now, fourth one. Let's see how good you are. Okay. Fourth one. Or. Okay, what is that? Strict. First is strict and next one is lenient. Okay, first is strict and opposite is lenient. Okay, lenient. You have, so let's go through it. Buy, sell, clean, dirty, front, back, strict, lenient. That comes to the end of 4 sets of pairs of antonyms. I have 2 sentences for you. You're supposed to We are supposed to rewrite these sentences by changing these colored words to its antonym. So, first of all, we will discuss, tell me the antonym for old. Young, lady, you can say girl, frown, smiled. Okay. Now, here you have straight, that will be crooked, and narrow will be broad. So, we are going to rewrite the sentence, okay, using the antonym. Now, please tell me, the old lady frowned. So, what will you say? The young girl smiled. Very good. The young, for old, young. The young girl, what did she do? Smiled. The young girl smiled at this, remain as it is, okay, at the puppy. Look at the sentence again. We change the colored words to its antonym. The old became young, lady, girl, frown, smile. The old lady frowned at the puppy. The young girl smiled at the puppy. Okay. Now, the next sentence. Let's look at the next sentence. What are the colored words? Straight, crooked, narrow, broad. Now, the car travelled along the straight and narrow path on its way to the market. So, what will we say? The car travelled along the crooked and broad path on its way to the market. Okay. The car travelled. Car travelled along the crooked and broad path. Crooked and broad path. Where? On its way to the market. Now, look at that very carefully. We have done the changes necessary. Now, look. Old, we put young, lady, girl, frown, smiled. Alright. So, the young girl smiled at the puppy. And here we have, for the straight we have crooked, narrow we have broad. Alright. So, we have found the antonyms for the words in color. I have put up two more sentences for you, and the words in color you're supposed to change, find its antonyms, then frame sentences. Okay. Now, in this third sentence we have two colored words. You have loudly and dark. Now, tell me the antonym for loudly? Softly. Dark, you can say bright or light. Okay. Then you have here young, can have old, separate, together, sell, buy. Okay. Now, we have to frame sentence using the antonyms to a different sentence. Come on now, let's see. The bell rang loudly in the dark room. So, we can say the bell rang softly in the bright room. Say it again. The bell rang. The bell rang softly, loudly, softly in the, not dark, you write the opposite, bright, in the bright room. Look at the sentence again. The bell rang loudly in the dark room. We write it as the bell rang softly in the bright room. So, loudly, softly, dark, bright. Then let's go to the next sentence. What is it? The young people decided to sell this house and live separately. Young, so you can see the old people decided to buy this house and live separately together. Okay, now let's write. The old people decided to buy, to buy this house and live. You have here separately, so together. Okay, let's look at it again. You have, instead of young, you have old. Instead of sell, you have buy. And then you have separately, together. You have young, you have old. Sell, you have buy. Here, loudly, softly, dark, bright. Now look at the sentence again. The bell rang softly. Look at the antonym. Loudly, softly, in the bright room. Dark room, bright room. The second sentence. The young people, we put here old people, decided to sell, decided to buy this house and live separately together. So what does the antonyms say? Loudly, softly, dark, bright, young, old, sell, buy, separately, together. Okay? Again we have two more sentences. The colored words, we need to find the antonym and frame sentence. Here we have children. So when we say children, then you say adults. The children become friends. So you can say adults. Friends, enemy. Then her, you can put his. Then here we have walked. When instead of walking, what will the thieves do? They can say run quietly. You can say noisily. Okay. Now let's see. So we are going to frame sentence. Let's frame the sentence now. Okay, orally. The children became friends after the party at her place. Okay, now you tell me how will we change? The adults became enemies after the party at his place. Okay, the adults became enemies after the party after his place. Now, party at his place, her, his. So, let's write that down. The adults became enemies after the party at her become his place. Now let's look at it very carefully. Here, children, adults, friends, enemies, her, his. Okay. Now we have changed the colored to its antonym, and now look at it. Children, adults, friends, enemies, her, his. Now read together. The adults became enemies after the party at his place. What was the original? The children became friends after the party at her place. What is the answer? The adults became enemies after the party at his place. Okay. Now the second one here, we have walked. Who is walking? The thief. So walking, you can say run, quietly, noisily. Okay. Now let's say the thief. Okay. The thief, let's say it orally. The thief walked away noisily after stealing the painting. So, thief, yet is walked, you can say thief ran. They ran away. They ran away, not quietly, noisily. Making noise and running after stealing. After stealing the painting. Now look at it. Okay. Now the thief walked away, ran away, quietly, noisily. The thief walked away quietly after stealing the painting. Then the thief ran away noisily after stealing the painting. So you have walked, ran, quietly, noisily, children, adults, friends, enemies. You have for her, his. Okay. We have out here 4 words: people, animals, things, actions. Now we are going to find pairs of antonyms to describe people, describe animals, describe things, describe various actions. I will do one and you give me the answer. So we are going to describe animal and people, things and actions. Now first one. Now supposing I say fat. People are fat. Fat people. You will say, immediately you will say thin people. Okay, now let's confine to people. Give me some more. I will give you one word. Tall. There are tall people. Very good. Short. Short people. Next one. What else will you say? There are some people are polite. Polite people, rude people. Okay, very good. Next one, describe some more. Good. There are some good people and some are bad. And we can go on extending this. So, when you talk about people, we say there are fat people and thin people, tall and short people. Polite, some people are very polite, others are rude, some are good, some are bad. Then you say plump, some are plump people, slim people. Okay, now let's take animals. When you talk about animals, what you will say? Wild and tame. Very good. You will say wild animals and tame. Very good. What else will you say about animals? There are tiny ones and huge animals. There are tiny animals, opposite huge. Very good. Then you will say there are some like hippo, slow animals. Some are slow, and like cheetah, they are fast animals. So wild and tame, tiny and huge, slow and fast. Tell me some more. Some are dangerous, yes. Dangerous. And others are dangerous and harmless. Dangerous like the lion and harmless like the lamb, like the rabbit. Okay. Now, what about things? Give me some words for the things. Now, you say there are big things and small things. Big things and small things. New things. Daddy buys some new things and there are old things in the house. Okay? Big and small, old and new. Then there are clean things in the house. Some things are clean, others are dirty. Okay, some more things about what things? There are useful things and useless ones. Yes, there are useful things. Sometimes many things in the house useful, but there are some you need to discard, useless. Okay, let's come to some actions. We do a lot of actions and you can name them all. What are they? We say some students are fast, while some others are very good, slow. You can play a fast game, you can play a slow game. Some children are very quick to learn. The others are very slow, fast, slow, quick, slow. Okay, some more. Some actions are good and some actions can be bad. What else? We can say some things are right. We say, oh, that's the right thing to do. Some things, some actions can be wrong. Right and wrong actions. Okay, now look at all the things we said. Antonyms, the pairs, the antonyms describing people, animals, things and actions. Let's read loud what we have done. People, fat and thin people, tall and short people, polite and rude people, good and bad people. When you talk about animals, wild animals, tame animals, tiny animals, huge animals, slow animals like the hippo, fast ones like the cheetah, then there are dangerous ones like the lion, harmless ones like the lamb. Okay, let's go to things. In your house, you have big and small things, new and old things, clean and dirty things, useful and sometimes useless things. Let's go to some of the actions that we do. Sometimes we are very fast runner, slow runner we say. Quick in completing the work, some children are slow in writing. Good, there are good actions that we do, helping people. Some are bad. Bad action like throwing stones on the dog. There are right and wrong actions. So these are some of the antonyms and the pairs, and we have done it on animals, people, things in the house. We'll have some fun now. Word fun. We have got a grid here with a lot of letters, and I'll give you a set of antonyms. You should find the opposite. Okay? I'll find. Now, first one, I'm putting last. Okay? You need to find the opposite, last. Then you have poor. I'll just write 3 and then we go to find out. End. End. You tell me the opposite first. Last, first. Okay. Poor, very good. Rich. End, start. Okay. Now let's find these here. Okay. The number 1 is last. So you must find first. Where is the first placed here? Okay. Now you have here F-I-R-S-T, first. That is number 1. Okay. You found first? F-I-R-S-T, first. Okay. Poor, rich. Where is the second? Poor, rich. Third grid. Now look here. You start from here, that is number 2, and you go upwards, R-I-C-H. You will go upwards and you get R-I-C-H. So you found number 2. Now let's find number 3, end, start. Third one, end, start. You have it here. What is that word? Start. S-T-A-R-T. Up to here, begins from here, that is number 3 up. Okay? S-T-A-R-T. So we found all the 3. Where the first one? Last, first. Poor, rich. Where is the rich? R-I-C-H. End, start. S-T-A-R-T. Now, I'll write some more words for you. And while you keep searching. 4. The fourth word I am putting here is live. Okay? You find the word live. Where is live? What is the opposite? Very good. Die. Find die. D-I-E. Die. The fourth one. Where is it? You have here number 4 and this way. D-I-E. You saw? You found it. Now the next one is number 5. Number 5, rise. The tide rises and opposite fall. The tide rises and the tide falls. Now we must find fall. Okay, that is number 5. You have here number 5 and it goes up. F-A-L-L. Okay, fall. Rise and fall. Now 6th one, very interesting, isn't it? 6th one, you have more. You want more. You have more. And opposite of more, less. Now let's find the word less. Let's find the word less here. Number 6. Number 6, where is the less? You have it, L. Number 6. Here is number 6 and it goes like this. L-E-S-S. You found? Up to here. Less. Now the 7th word is polite. What is the opposite? Then give me the antonym. Polite, rude. Okay, let's find the word rude. Number 7, rude. Number 7, R. Here. R-U-D-E. Okay, found it? R-U-D-E, rude. Then number 8. What's the 8th word? Warm. Warm? Cool. Let's find the word cool. Number 8, cool. Okay? And you have here 8th word here, C-O-O-L, cool. Okay? Now let's go to the 9th. What's the 9th word you have here? On. On, off. Okay, let's find off. 9th word, off. Here you have 9th word, up. O-double-F, off. O-double-F, off. 10th word, dim. Dim light and bright light. Yes. Dim and bright. Let's look for the word bright, the 10th word. Okay, we have it here. B-R-I-H-T. 10th word, up. The 10th word is up. It goes like this. B-R-I-G-H-T, right up to here, okay. Now, shall we write some more words? Yes. Now, 11th word. Okay, now let's see. You have here top, top, bottom. Let's find bottom, top and bottom. Okay, that is number 11. B-O-T-T-O-M. So, 11th word is here, top, bottom. Alright. Now, 12th word. What is the 12th? I'll give you another word. Shallow. Shallow, deep. Number 12, shallow, deep. Yeah. Number 12, down like this, D-E-E-P, deep. Okay. The next we have is 13, shallow, deep, we found plump. Plump, plumpy person. So, opposite, slim. Okay, let's find the word slim here. Alright, that is the 13th word. Slim. Yeah. Yeah, you have it here. S-L-I-M, that is number 13, up. Number 13 up, S-L-I-M, slim. And the next word is large. 14th word, large. Opposite, large will be small. Let's find the word small. That is the 14th word. 14th word. Here you have the 14th word. S-M-A-L-L, small. Alright? Small. And then the 15th word is inside. 15th word is inside. Outside. Very good. Outside. Inside, outside. Now you have the 14th word. 15th word is outside. You have down here 15, okay, O-U-T-S-I-D-E, up to here. Okay, outside. 15th word is inside, outside, and the next one we have is fast. Fast, yes, slow, very good. Fast, you have slow, that is the 16th word. 16th word is, yeah, 16, S-L-O-W, down, slow, fast, slow. And now 17th one, there's some more words for you. 17 we have under, you have under, under, very good, over, very good, under, over. Under, over. Where is over? That is 17th word. You have it here. 17th word, and it goes down like this. O-V-E-R, over. So 17th word we found, and now we have the 18. What is the 18th word? We have here high, Very good. Low. High. Opposite is low. High, low. That is the 18th word. 18th word here. 18 and here it is L-O-W, low. First you have slow, now you have L-O-W, low. Then the 19th word we have above, very good, below, above, below. Let's find below, that is number 19. Number 19, below. The 19th we have and it goes down, B-E-L-O-W, below, above, below. And the final word we have is hit. You hit and you miss. Very good. You hit the ball and you miss it. Hit, miss. That is the 20th word. Hit, miss. That is 20th word, miss. Miss, M-I-S, miss. Okay, you miss, that is 20th word, M, you miss. So, hit, miss. Shall we go through all the words now? We have found, so beautifully found, the full grid, the word fund with antonyms. Last, first, F-I-R-S-T, then you have poor and you have rich, R-I-C-H, rich. Then you have end, start. Number 3, end, start. Is that number 3? S-T-A-R-T, end, start. Live, die. Number 5, live, die. D-I-E, die. And number 5 is rise and you fall. Number 5 is F-A-L-L, fall. And the 6th one, more and less. The 6th one is less and more. Polite and rude. The 7th one is polite, rude, R-U-D-E, rude. And then you have the warm and cool. Number 8, cool here, on, and you have off. Number 9, off, O-F-F, off. And 10 you have dim light and bright light. Dim light, and 10th word is bright. Bright down here, B-R-I-G-H, dim, bright. Finally, we have top and bottom. 11th word, top, and you have the bottom, B-O-T-T-O-M, bottom. Shallow and deep. Shallow, that's the 12th word, and you have here deep, shallow or deep. Plump, 13th, slim, plump person, slim person, that is the 13th one. Number 13, slim. Here, S-L-I-M, slim. 14th we have large and small. 14th you have large and S-M-A-L-L, small. The 15th you have inside, outside. Inside, outside. Then 16th you have fast and slow. And 17th you have under, over. That is the 17th. Under, you have O, over, down, below. Then you have 18, high and low. Number 18, low you have. And 19, above you have below 19, above and below, below 19th, below, B, 19th down, B-E-L-O, below, and finally hit and miss, and the last word is hit and miss, 20th word. So we found all this in this grid. Isn't it nice? Huh? You learn to make your own grid with your own antonyms. It's very interesting to do it.